Hi, welcome back to Smalls Talk with Soul Freak and Betty. So we're coming back. We wanted to respond to some of you guys' questions that you had on our video, the Being Black in Hawaii, which has a lot of views, which is pretty cool since we haven't been posting. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. I know that a lot of people in this time are going through some things, and YouTube is a de-stressor for you.
Yeah, because everyone's bored.
Yeah, so let's get to it. We have some questions that we wanted to answer for you guys. Hopefully you guys take this with good listening ears because we're just answering your questions.
Yeah, what she said.
Go ahead.
Do you want to answer the job ones? Because that'd be...
Yeah.
Someone asked, how's it finding jobs here? Like, what are the rates, I guess? And do they discriminate against black people? Well, she said African American, but, same stuff.
That's a good question. I won't say that they discriminate against us, but I think that a lot of, because there's not very many black people here in Hawaii, they're kind of skeptical of you, or they think of you as the person that they see on TV. But it's easy to smash those stereotypes by just being a good employee.
I usually get a different look when I say I'm from here. Then they're like, oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
It's like, oh, you're from Hawaii. Okay, it's different, but it's not. It doesn't. Well, I mean, there is a difference between people from the mainland and people from Hawaii. I would say that.
I would say they do a little bit, but it's because they rather go with people they know, which is usually, like, if it's an Asian-owned company, they're gonna hire the Asian person first.
Or if it's a Hawaiian jewelry, they want a Hawaiian girl, right? Yeah. They want their image.
One, here there's a lot of tourists, so then two, they prefer like Asians because you can speak the language to the tourists, so it's good for business. But I've never had an issue getting a job.
So get a second. Make sure you speak a second language.
If you don't, you can still get a job. Don't.
Yeah, I mean, I don't speak a second language. I can understand like some Japanese, maybe a little bit of Spanish.
We just have a better ear for the accent here
and the different types. You know what type of Asian you're with, like you're encountering. How does the average person afford to live?
Yeah,
here in Hawaii, are the places less expensive?
No, Sorry, I wrote it. It's, okay. Is there places here, like certain areas that are less expensive than others? Which, that's everywhere. So yeah.
Well, yeah. Oh, it's okay. Downtown, you have your, like, higher end neighborhoods, your lower end neighborhoods, your middle class. It's the same as everywhere else.
You can get that all in
downtown. But it is very expensive. Very expensive. So we're talking, like,
so you could...
California prices, like
studios,
San Diego.
There are studios out here that don't have, all the household amenities. $4,000. Why, I don't know, but it's a thing.
And then one other thing to think about before you move, if you do move, make sure you look at the place that you're going to. A lot of the apartments and homes are older, they're built long ago. There's the newer properties you'll find more in like Makakilo, Eva Beach, Kapolei, like not even Waipio area.
It's up and coming, that's why I call it.
So, and even in Waianae, but that's very far, they have been building out some
now
new
what
homes.
You need to do is when you find a place and you're like, ooh, look at that, the inside's real nice. I want you to take that street address and you put it into the Google search and you image search what's around that area. Yeah. Because sometimes it looks real pretty on the inside. And then the outside, you're like, oh.
Yeah, I've had that
happen.
I've had that happen to me. But I'll fight. So
that's like the one in Waipahu. There's some streets. No, nothing against, but hey, you have to know what you're dealing with. But the inside of them apartments, you be like, dang, that's nice, all new, renovated. But when you pull up to that street, you be like, do I,
Like, do I want to fight every day or not?
Do I want to deal with that or no? Not that everyone's like
but I don't
mean
think,
or nasty.
and that's not it. It's just like it's for us. Certain places are like the ghetto. For you, it probably wouldn't be, but still, do you want to live like that or not?
Yeah.
Boom.
Just to have the inside.
Next.
Nice. Oh, excuse me. Is it hard to find work? That's like within the other question. Not really. Not if you actually try and you're not going around like, oh, woe is me and it's because I'm black. Like, no. You show them that there's more to you than that so that they don't see that. And they're like, oh my God, you're just
You'll
a really
get
great
more
person.
of a pass. And I understand thinking that way. Because in the mainland, I have noticed that is really a valid question. But here in Hawaii, because they don't know much, they only think of you or they only know what they see on TV. It's very easy for you to
show them what to
show them differently, right? Even though they still have their, their stereotypes and their perceptions. Who cares? As long as you're getting paid, right? So that's what you should be considered with. And then do you have a trade or you entry level? There's temp agencies here that will get you a job. If you're good or you're a good employee, then you might get hired, or you can work anywhere.
That's anywhere.
So it's
That's
just
anywhere.
Yeah. So it's the same as everywhere you go. The effort that you put in is what you'll get out.
And I think there's a race of people in Hawaii that are looked at just a little bit more beneath black people. I'm not gonna say it, but it is. So I mean,
so that
you got a chance.
You got a chance, honey.
Take a chance, honey.
Someone asked, "How's the dating life in Hawaii?" Trash. It's trash. It depends. Honestly, it depends on your preference of people.
Yes.
Like, if you are into, like, black men or women, whatever, majority of them are military. And the military people that like to come to Hawaii are very scandalous.
I wouldn't say all of them. I think it's
nice portion of the black men.
I think it's because of where they are, and they came here to have fun.
Don't lie.
So this is my opinion.
And if they want to marry you, it's contract. They just want the monies, honey. And if you're with it, be with it. But it's not everybody. But
Well, yeah. I mean, I think that's all military men. It's white, black,
but
orange,
it's
purple.
real hard here if that's your preference.
But if you like black men, there's not very many black men that are born here, raised here. They're here just because. You'll probably have to go through that when you're dating, but you may find a gem. You never know.
Yeah, that's true.
So
they're out there.
Just like where you are, where you're looking and you're searching, that's the same it's the same thing.
Okay. What are some things that we take away from being raised in Hawaii and being raised around Polynesian culture?
That's a good question. I don't know.
What did I take from it? I don't know if I take anything from it, but I like to... I don't know, I was raised learning about the culture because it's something that is in the school program here.
Yeah.
Like everyone has Hawaiian studies in elementary school. In high school, you have to pass a Hawaiian studies class to graduate high school. It's like in the midst. I don't know. It's just like...
Well, I think the family element, they're very family oriented, but our family's that way also. So I don't know if it's from them or not.
I think we take away that. I don't think it's a Polynesian thing. Maybe it is. Or it's just a Hawaii thing. But like the laid back culture.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like
the mellowness.
Everyone's chill and just trying to be happy but
exactly. Like like we had a comment on our one of our videos about us, how we were looking. Like, we don't have to, like, we know as black women that we do not have to wear what you think a stereotypical black woman would wear, look the way they would wear. Like, I don't care. She don't care. We're just, we're us, right? So you get what you get. You might get the dolled up version. You might get the I just got out of bed version. But that's up to how, I would never walk outside. But in the same sense, we know, I know my worth, she knows her worth, we know our value, we know we don't have to constantly try to please others. because we're living our lives, and if we want to chill today, we're going to chill today. If we want to make a video today, we're going to make a video today. It's just what it is.
Right.
So I think that
What
laid
she
back
said.
I wouldn't say nonchalantness, because it's not that. It's just the
You just take
it's just
stuff with
we
a
live.
grain of salt.
Yeah, we live, and
Doesn't affect our day.
we don't care
I guess
what
that's
people
you
think. And I think that's the aloha. That's the spirit.
I
That's
think
the
I took
Hawaii.
on like the jewelry wearing.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's from that or
No, that's
I just-
African. That's Africa.
Yeah.
Africa.
I just like it.
Cuckoo.
But I love Hawaiian jewelry. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
I
All
don't know.
right.
I don't think I really take anything because it's their culture. I like to learn about other people's cultures just for the knowledge. It doesn't like, I don't like
Yeah.
ingest it into my life.
I think we are what our family is.
Okay, and what are some good things we've had growing up local? I guess like just what's the good part about growing up local?
Having a beach, like our own private beach.
Across, yeah. I was so little.
That was cool.
That
All
makes
we
you-
did was
That makes you
well,
think.
but
the
then
beach
your
isn't that
parents are
serious,
like,
though.
get out of the house. You can't stay in the house. We're in Hawaii. We have our own beach, blah, blah, blah. So you can never be in the house.
Yeah.
We didn't even
And
have
the beach
TV
gets old.
for the longest time. Yeah, it's too much.
Hey, it's because we don't surf or nothing
Just
like
because we
that.
were raised here, that doesn't
Oh.
mean we like to go to the beach every day. Like, it's too, like, no.
No. What are some good things? I guess here there's a lot of togetherness.
Yes.
I guess, and I guess it's the aloha is what you would say. It's just everyone's not all tense.
Yes.
You know, if you walk
Moving
down the
so
you walk
fast.
down the street and you say hey to somebody, like they hey back. They
Yeah, and it's
something.
yeah,
It's just I guess that's it.
yeah. It's just
It
being
makes living in the mainland
genuinely
intense,
nice people.
though.
Yeah,
I will say that.
If you wanna,
Going
like-
from here and then going to the mainland and dealing with, mainland culture, I'll call it.
Mhm.
It's not for me, partner. I mean, I can mend, I can blend, get in where I fit in, but you definitely do there, like,
Well, yeah, there's definitely
you,
differences between
you guys
like,
act like this, like, wow. That's crazy.
yeah,
Oh, whatever. I'm sure people think the same about us, but
exactly.
That
Like,
is-
we're different. Yeah, we are.
But I don't know. That was all the questions that I seen. Do you,
Wait, how do?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, we answered it.
I did want to leave one thing. I was thinking about this from the last video. About the last video. part
Somebody
one.
said that they shouldn't call us by our race, like by our color. They should
Oh,
call
the
us by our
popolo.
name. But not everyone knows your name.
That's true. But ain't nobody calling me. Ain't nobody calling me that.
It's
that's
not like
too much.
something they call people.
Unless
all the
that's my
time.
friend. Yeah, they don't do that. That's not like
It's
normal.
like very rare, unless
They won't do it in public. Okay, it's just
Well,
like
that's
the
not true.
N word. They're not gonna say it in
that's not
public.
true.
But-
But it depends on who it is. Like I
If
said
it's
last
friendly.
time, old Hawaiian people.
I ain't
It
never
just-
had that.
I have, but it wasn't rude. She was smiling. It was nice. She was like, "Oh my god, wow." I don't know. I don't think it's that bad.
No, but I just wanted
But
to
I've
leave.
never had anyone say it to me negatively.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
I think a lot
you
of people.
Popolo girl, like, oh, don't be jealous.
Yeah, I think a lot of people here in Hawaii use we're racist against all cultures, so it's okay if I say.
You know what
this.
that's called? It's called being a bigot.
Well,
I got called a bigot in middle school. No, in high school.
why?
Because we learned what the word was, and someone was like, "Hey, Saida, that's you," and I was like, because it says that you have an issue with every race. It's not designated.
Yeah.
I got stuff with black people. I'm a black people. I mean, but I just don't like human beings. But yeah, he totally was legit. It's like, Saida, that's you. I was like,
Well,
all right.
it is. They're right. But yeah, so I guess
still friendly.
they're bigots. They're all bigots. I mean, they think it's okay. I mean, like, I'm okay with it to a certain extent,
'cause you
but
know
I
that
don't like talking about people in general.
You know that most people here that say stuff like that, they're always older people. And most of the time, they don't mean anything by
Yeah.
it. It's just, I don't know. It's how they express it. You should hear a lot of translations of things that their words into English.
Yeah.
And what it says in their language is like a different thing. I think my friend told me, like, the skirts Micronesian girls wear. In their language, it just means girl skirt.
Yeah.
Like that. You
Well,
never know.
that's, I guess, what it
Their
is.
language, some languages are very, like, the explanations are simple. So when it comes out to American people, it's like, oh my God.
Well, I think my statement was more a generalization of everyone here that has been raised here.
Oh, yeah.
They just talk about everyone. Like, they say certain things. Even about
it's a
Asians.
melting pot. What are you
like,
gonna do?
Asians are racist to Asian people. It's very strange. And then,
but
like...
so are black people.
Well, yeah, of course. But I'm just saying, like, they have that. Like,
it's
the
in
light
every
skin,
culture.
dark skin, it's the same
every
thing.
culture because everyone has, what is it called? A European view of beauty.
That makes sense.
It is.
Because the more fair you
what
are
you see,
in the
the
Asian
fairer your
culture, the
skin are.
higher
People,
you are.
That's why people do all that skin bleaching, and
It's too much.
they do it everywhere. That's why
too
you
much.
see, if you come here, you'll see older Asian ladies.
Deaths.
It's hot, mind you. Hot 78, 80 degrees. Long sleeve sweater, long sleeve pants, a little hoodie thing on, a hat covering its sun, like, so their skin's not being touched by the sun because,
Because you don't want to get too tan.
It's more beautiful to be light,
tan.
but I mean, it's
but
too
it
hot.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, like, who cares?
But that's what I'm saying.
thing.
So there's a lot of that here, but you got to take that with a grain of salt because honestly, it's unintentional, and they don't know any better. So.
And then at the end of the day,
like, do you care?
Who cares?
I don't.
Because you know what? At the end of the day, you're still looking at me, so it doesn't matter.
Like, you had to do all of that.
You enjoyed it.
You thought about all of that.
I was on
when
your
you
mind
see
today.
Me. Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's funny.
So I think we answered all the questions.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. It's growing up here is like, growing up black everywhere else. For real.
No, it's not.
Kinda.
I won't say that.
You're still black in America.
Yes, you are. But
I guess you have more of an opportunity to be more than just that.
Correct.
Here. But
correct. But there's still the stereotypes, all of that, even within work. Even it's just. It is what it is. It's a fight that we will always. Hopefully, we won't always have, but
it's gotta come together.
It's us that's gonna have to change that dynamic there. So.
True that.
Other than that, because can't nobody tell me who I am, and shouldn't anyone be able to tell you who you are. So.
Oh, with the message.
Message. All right, so that's you guys, we're gonna get out of here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to our channel. We'll be back with another video. Oh, ding, 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 ding.
So we're gonna post more. We know.
Ask us questions. We'll be more than willing to answer. You guys have a great night, and I hope you guys all stay safe. Thank you.
Yeah, wash your hands.
Peace.